Hey, good evening there, Sweet Peas. Basic Prepper Mom Myra here, and we had our first monthly meeting last night. It was amazing, had about 25 people there, and I know there's a lot more people that plan to show up next time, so fingers crossed that we can keep this momentum going. But a little freaked out because now the pressure's on me to really line things up and get this going, but it's okay. And of course I have to wait till my busiest time of the year at my work to start something like this, but it's fine. I felt this calling that I really needed to get stuff in motion. Even though it might not be perfect, I needed to get something going. I felt like that now is the time. I encourage you that if you're in an area that does not have these meetings and does not have this support system or this community, to please start it. Just do it, jump in, figure it out on the way. There was a friend of mine that was there, and after the meeting had said something that really resonated to me, and I'm like, yes, this is kind of what it's all about. He said, you don't have to be an expert in everything. You don't have to know everything. And I was like, you're right. That's kind of the point in me bringing this community together, is not everyone has to be an expert in everything, but it's about bringing people together that have knowledge and skills of different areas that you can reach out to if you need help. It's about building those relationships. It's not just about a community. It's not just about teaching classes and workshops and teaching everyone the same thing and teaching everyone how to do the same thing. If that's what they want to do, then absolutely. But it's more about bringing a community together and making connections with people. It's about, if you're by yourself and you don't have the skill or the knowledge or the manpower to build a chicken coop, I'm just throwing stuff out there, then you've got people to reach out to and say, look, I know there's a storm coming in. I need this coop built. My other one fell down, whatever. I need this built this weekend. Can anybody please come help me? And it's about a community stepping up, moving forward and saying, absolutely 100%, we got a work crew, we're going to be there. It's about somebody saying, I don't know how to do this, or I don't have this. Do you have this? It's about bartering and trading, but not about bartering and trading. And this is kind of where bartering gets a little weird. It's not about bartering and trading. Bartering is not about dollar for dollar. So it's not like you look at something and go, well, this is worth $10. So I want you to give me $10 worth of stuff. That's not what it's about. Bartering, true bartering is, I have something you need, you have something that I need. Does not put a monetary value on it. If I need it, I need it. If you need it, you need it. So we trade, we work it out. That's what it's about. But I want this community to be able to come together, to fellowship, to get to one another, to get to know one another, to be able to count on one another. And if for some reason everything just goes to crap, you have people that you can absolutely 100% reach out to, that you know you can count on, that you know will help provide for you, who you will help provide for. So bringing this community together is not about what you're going to get out of it necessarily, but it's about what you put into it. And making those connections, making those friendships, doing things outside of the meeting. People need help, great. People want to do workshops, great. The meetings are just kind of a starting point and a gathering place so that people can start to feel comfortable with each other, so people can start to get to know each other, so people can really make those connections and start trusting one another. And I think when you're making your communities, that is a huge thing. We have a lot of people out there that are lone wolves. We have a lot of people out there who are talking about being werewolf preppers, and we've talked about what a werewolf prepper or zombie prepper or vampire prepper, whatever you want to call them. We've talked about what they are, and they want your stuff. But if you have a community of people behind you and around you and with you that are going to be there to help protect you and your family if something happens, that's what building a community is about. It's that trust, it's that bond, it's that relationship of knowing you can get a hold of somebody and they're going to be there for you. They're going to provide for you. They're going to help you provide. They're going to do whatever. But building those connections and relationships are the most important thing. So that's all I have to say about tonight. I hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing day. Once again, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out. I hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing day, and we'll talk to you later.